I've been given power.
Hey, look, we match!
I don't have a cat. She doesn't like getting on stage.
I wish I had a cat or somebody who loved me.
I was a dog in a former life.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to Bring Your Own Improv's 9 o'clock late night show. Hello to all of you out there watching on Facebook, here in Zoom, and on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell so you know when we're posting these other awesome shows. If you're on Facebook, don't forget to like and share. And if you're in the Zoom room, you can do the other social media stuff, but you're not obligated to because you're not on those platforms. Fun things, our tickets are pay what you wish, so if you feel like the show is worth $10 at the end of the night, you can send them to our PayPal or our Venmo, which is going to be in the chat. Now, in the Zoom room, the chat feature is going to be very helpful to us because we are going to get all of our suggestions from there. If you want to volunteer, you're going to say, pick me in the chat, but we're not volunteering yet. So the chat is either going to be down here or over there. So question of the night, what's everybody drinking? I had a lot of tea before the 7 o'clock show, so we're hyper. Water, hydration. Lots of water. I'm very proud of all of you for staying hydrated. All right. Well, folks, my name is Mallory, but we do have a wonderful, awesome cast tonight because we've got Candace.
Hey, so I just got kicked in the face, so it's all good.
We've got Ian.
Now I'm happy that my cat doesn't like to come on screen.
We've got Jared.
Some of you might be wondering, and I can tell you that I do not have diarrhea tonight.
Thank you, Jared. We've got Tim.
I'll do a Taco Bell delivery to his place later.
And we've got Amy.
Oh no, I've been decapitated.
And of course, no show here at BYOI is complete without our featured audience member or our fam. Very special person tonight. Daniel has all of the wonderful names in the cup. So Daniel, who's in the fam cup?
Oh,
I believe that the name of the this evening is Lori.
Lori! Hello, Lori. Somebody will pull them up. But Lori, Candace, and Iron are going to give you an interview for the ages. So, yeah, have fun.
Hello.
Hello. All right. Since we started off and I introduced everyone to one of my two felines, if you could have a pet, what would it be?
What kind of pet? Well, I have a
what kind of pet would you have?
we have a tortoise, and I would have never thought in my entire life that would be the pet that we have, and that's what we have. And it's such a unique, and so I think
She's sleeping right now.
we have a great pet. We have a tortoise,
Yeah.
That's awesome. What is your tortoise's name?
Avocado.
Oh my God. You have a tortoise named Avocado.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's so adorable.
I'm gonna fangirl about your tortoise. Oh my God. If Avocado could have any superpower, what would you want Avocado to have?
It would be really handy if Avocado could fly.
That's so true.
Yes.
Yeah.
Flying
I think,
avocado.
I would envision like a little propeller on the top of her shell, like a hovercraft, a hover tortoise.
That's the best. I can't unsee. I can't.
All right, Lori. So we heard from the chat that Walker used to cry like bleating of a baby goat. So I'm
Of a
sure
baby
that
goat,
was rather annoying for a new mother, but I'm sure there were endearing things too. So as a young mother, what were the endearing things that either Walker or Caden did? What were the most endearing things that your kids did?
Oh my goodness. But
Be
just
nice.
being babies are endearing.
I had no
Um,
choice to sound like to
yeah.
sound like a goat.
He did sound like he came out and he went, "Ma."
I had no choice. I was a baby. My goodness.
You know, one of my favorite things about babies, this is weird, is the when they just stare off into like the corners, the nethers in the and you're looking at their eyes and then you're looking at where they're going and you're like, do you see something there that we can't see? And I envision that babies have this superpower where they can see things in the world that once they get bigger, they can't see it anymore.
Oh, that's not spooky at all.
No, it's not spooky, but it's true.
Keeping on that theme, what do you like scary, spooky movies?
I do not like spooky movies at all.
Oh,
well,
okay.
All right, let me say.
That
All
went well.
right, no, I don't like scary movies. Like I don't like Friday the 13th or that sort of thing. I guess I would like, like Sixth Sense was like creepy in a way. Like those ones I could.
You like the creepy, spooky, but not the scary.
Yes.
Like The Conjuring, but take out all the jump scares.
Yeah, I don't like jump scares. I don't.
I hate jump
He
scares.
loves jump scares.
I mean, I'm a Resident Evil fan, so yeah, I love my jump scares.
So, Laura, you mentioned also iced coffee in the chat. So, coffee is coffee. It has its own flavor. Some people are addicted to that or just addicted to what's in it. But what would you flavor your coffee with? If you could have any flavor, not the standard run-of-the-mill flavors, be creative. What flavor would you want in your coffee?
Want in my coffee? Well,
besides coffee.
There's a new coffee shop that just opened around the corner from us and that we've tried. And the one that I've been getting lately is peanut butter cup.
Ah.
Nice.
Yes.
A little chocolate, little PB.
Yeah, a little chocolate.
No J.
Butter. No J. No. My husband likes fruit flavored coffees, and it taints our coffee maker, and then my coffee tastes like it. And I told him no more blueberry coffee because
that berry residue just
Oh.
infects everything.
Yeah.
I'm just minor judging him a little bit.
I know that coffee and fruit, no. Or berry fruit, no.
If you
The coffee is a berry.
Oh,
You're right. It's a different berry.
if you could, now you seem to really love coffee. If you could travel anywhere in the world for their coffee, where would you go?
France.
French coffee.
Yeah.
French press.
Or French press. Yes. I actually have an R2D2 French press. You no.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do.
Wow.
That
This
was
is my
practically
shop
given.
space.
So you have that press, but really, if you were pressed about it, what droid do you think would make the best coffee?
Oh, IG-88.
That's so
Because
true.
he kind of looks like a coffee maker kind of thing, like a espresso machine.
Okay, IG-88.
There you go.
He makes best coffee. I like that.
That sounds like a great potential movie there. Just to cut the two interviewers off. Did you have any more questions?
No, I think we got a pretty full board. I think we're good.
And I have so much inspiration because our next game is called Fam Movie Critics, Lori.
Awesome.
And I need your help because we've got a serious movie to make. We've got to send this to the markets. Netflix is an option. Hulu is coming after us for funding, but we still got to create this movie. And there's so much good from that board that showed up. I was thinking, which movie would you want to start off with, like a genre or something? I'm thinking like
How about like Sleepless in Seattle to go with the coffee?
Okay, we'll do like
that kind
an
of.
urban romance with coffee.
Mhm.
Ooh, all right. Now we need a couple characters. And it doesn't have to be a romance; it could just be an urban story, But we'll throw that in just in case. But it's got to have coffee.
Yeah.
What are the characters' names?
Barbara the barista.
Barbara the barista. Okay. And Joey Flowers. What do you think?
Yes, I like that.
All right, because I'm looking at Flowers right now, so I'm like, I'll just put Joey in front of it. So our two first characters with this is I can't wait for this because the movie that that we saw was I thought that it was really good. Barbara the barista and Joey Flowers in the urban setting with the coffee. That was pretty cool to see how Ian and Candace put the first scene together. Like let's take a look and see how the story unfolds.
So good to see you, Barbara. Hey, I know you're baking up some great goods in your bar today, so I brought you some really special artisan flowers.
Oh, that's perfect. All I have to do is I have to put those on the top of the muffins. They'll look so beautiful and they'll go perfectly with all of the coffee.
Yeah, I mean, you can bake just about anything I bring. I mean, that's why they call me Joey Flowers.
You're so dreamy.
Well, hey, with all this coffee around, I don't know how you can get any sleep and dream.
You're so funny. You should be a comedian.
Oh, you were just saying that.
Oh, would you like to try my extra special muffin? I made it just for you.
Oh, sure thing, sure thing. Oh. Amaranth. It's got amaranth flower in it.
How did you know? You're so smart. You're smart. You're funny. You're so dreamy. Oh, you're like the full package. Like USPS will pick you up, deliver you, and drop you off to places. You're such a package.
So I'm gonna hit the pause button there, Lori, and tell you that Netflix sent the first pilot scene back and said it reminded them too much of that movie with the guy who played Robin from The Dark Knight Rises and Scarlett Johansson. I forget what that movie was called. It was in New Jersey or something. A great movie, but it just kind of reminded them of that. What was the next next movie theme that we came up with for that last one?
Like that K2 movie, the climb.
Yes. Oh my goodness, the mountain thriller.
Yes.
With the mountain thriller with Mallory and Amy, but like mixed with coffee, like that. That was when we sent it to Netflix. That was pretty cool because you got to see Mallory and Amy working together and how to be in a mountain and be a thriller and have coffee.
The coffee had to keep them awake.
I know, wasn't it so, gregarious of them to try that instead of oxygen? Well, let's see the scene unfold.
Okay, we're made it this far. I think we're gonna be all right.
I can't sleep. Yeti will get us.
No sleep. Too cold to sleep.
I don't know if I'm shivering more from the cold or from the jitters.
It's just too late to figure out the whys. It's just we gotta get to the top, plant the little sandwich flag, and just go back down and never speak of this again.
Wait, you only brought a little sandwich flag? You'll never see that. I thought we were taking the huge honking things. Flag.
Well, I had to fit all the coffee in my backpack, and the banner flag didn't fit, so I got this little sandwich flag. It's got our initials on it. I was able to fit them both.
By using both sides.
Yeah, but like, it'll crystallize and freeze just like us if we don't keep moving.
It'll have to do. We can. I don't know. Oh, maybe we'll tear up. No, I don't want to tear up fabric. It'll be too cold. Okay.
All right.
Sandwich flag it is.
Yeah, it's a little thing, but it's fine.
We'll have to hit the pause button again because Amazon Prime sent it back to us and said that they'll use that for when they start their channel Amazon Segundo. So like it was definitely like a great option for our movie. But I think that I would really like to see is like a jump scare thriller with Jared and Ian in it. And what's the classic problem that they had in this horror movie, Lori?
There were, those creepy little dolls that come alive.
Yeah.
Yeah, with crazy hair.
The creepy little doll, the troll dolls.
Yes.
Yeah, the troll dolls were coming alive again, and it was chaos. But to be honest, I'm really looking forward to seeing how, Ian and Jared brought this together.
Coming into this scary house full of troll dolls that have apparently come alive in the past was a terrible idea.
Well, I just thought that we could really get some good coffee here. It's been abandoned for a while. The beans have had a chance to like halfway ferment.
I gotta be honest with you, buddy. I don't feel like you really thought out this plan very well. I guess I am also partially to blame to go along with you. Ah!
Well, listen, Joey. I think I see one coming, and it doesn't look like she has a muffin.
Oh my. Ah!
They're just not cute at all.
Not in the least. And
Hey!
oh, jeez!
How dare you call me not cute?
Maybe we can.
With there's the hissing. The hissing isn't cute.
Here, little guy. Have some baked goods.
Ooh, carbs.
And scene. See, that is what made our movie so special. And all the networks bought it. And Lori, thanks for your help with helping me put together this, because like it was a great creative creativity. So
I
yeah.
enjoyed teaming up with you.
Awesome. Yeah, thanks for being a part of it. I'm going to pass this off to who's next on the list, Jared.
Yeah! Hey, everybody. Okay, I just assumed you were all muted and said hey back. Next game we're going to play is a little something called Meanwhile. The way Meanwhile works is we're going to have a couple people up on there performing a scene. But at any point in time, anybody on the sidelines can jump in with a meanwhile, push the scene to a different place, a different time, tag outs. It's crazy. It is fun. You will love it. We can bring somebody from the audience up here with us. That is right. The magic of the internet right here for all of you. So if anybody would like to play, all you've got to do is throw in the chat that you would enjoy partaking in this tomfoolery that we'll be participating in. Spelling will not be judged. You can just go ahead and throw it in there. I can just ramble on all night long as you're trying to get in there and do it and everything. But I also handle rejection well because I'm used to it. So you don't have to play. Oh, man, we're going to pull from the board, I think, in this one. So let's take a look here. Let's pull Tim and Mallory in. And your inspiration for the scene, oh, yeah, is going to be a flying tortoise. Tim and Mallory. Tim and Mallory. Wow.
Wow. Wow, that I didn't think you could throw that far.
Yeah, you go, Gerald. I told you I was gonna go long, and there he goes.
Yeah, like I had my money on it only 50 feet, but that. I lost my money because that's more than 50 feet.
Yeah, no, Gerald and I have been doing a lot of work we've been doing a lot of training. So he's gotten very good at being aerodynamic when we do the initial throw. So
And what do you feed him? Because he bounces very well. It's just very elastic.
well, he's been on his normal, regular tortoise vegetable diet, but we've been doing a lot of exercises with a yoga ball. So for his safety, we have attached a little yoga ball to the bottom. It's like a little strap for him, keeps him protected.
Meanwhile, at the tortoise yoga store, well, welcome. Now, I know these mats look a little large. Looks like it might take them a long time to kind of walk across. But really, you'd be surprised once they get in training.
Okay, well, I'm really concerned about the safety features. Okay, I don't want him to feel inadequate in any way if he's not able to get to the end as quickly as some others.
Well, we always try to tell them, whatever works for you. Only stretch as far as you need. Don't put your neck out any further than is comfortable for you.
Okay. All right. Okay. I feel like, I have to keep telling him progress, not perfection. He's very gung-ho. He's so excited.
They have a tendency to really want to center maybe a little bit too much.
He's watched Kung Fu Panda one too many times and just thinks that he can just go and do it. So I appreciate
Wait. We've got this tremendous new athleisure wear for him. The little elastic shell holders.
Oh my goodness. Oh, and you have it in Argyle. My goodness. Oh, I have to go, and I'm definitely going to enroll him in a class for sure.
Well, listen, we've got any gear that he might need, and there are a lot of tortoise instructors that come through here. So if you're looking for a class, just hang around. You might see someone.
Oh, thanks for recommending classes. I appreciate that.
Meanwhile, at the parents' cookout, where all the parents are getting together and talking to each other, I want to get a pet for my kid, but I want it to be a pet that they can throw, and I want it to be a pet that lives a long time so I don't have to explain death to my kids. And I want a pet that's zen, really zen. And I have those requirements. I can't figure out what pet to get.
Get a rock.
You could get a rock. Frankly, I've had some good luck with reptiles.
That guy just came to this party, said a rock, and left. I think we need to first address that. Number two, you said you've had good luck with reptiles?
Well, first, I'd like to address Brando Premature, who comes in, says, rock. He's got a Tourette's condition, and just leaves. And I told him, stop casting the first stone. But second, I understand there are some very, very well inner chi energized tortoises available at Muffin's Pet Shop.
First, I'd like to test out that crazy Randall and see how in tune he is with 80s music. So first let me go, I want to rock. So he's not,
Not, no.
while he frequently yells rock, he is not familiar with the 80s music.
That would have been fun, though. I gotta
That-
tell
that
you,
would
that's
have
a
been-
nice idea you had.
You want to rock?
Randall, you need to stop drinking, buddy. It's really affecting your social skills.
Your rocks are getting thrown right over your own head.
And scene. All right, well, I feel sorry for the kids who are coming back to those parents after the party. But, you know, adults have problems and adults in relationships have problems. These parents are no exception. And we're going to find out about a couple that has problems in our next game. Guidance counselor, or marriage counselor, actually, not guidance counselor, marriage counselor, different game. In this game, Amy here is in fact a marriage counselor, and she's going to help an unhappy couple deal with some of their problems. So if you go into your office for a while, Amy, and we will find out about the couple and their problems, and then we'll bring them to you so that you can resolve these things for them. So Amy's just going to disappear back into her back room and get ready for her session. And this couple will consist of Mallory and possibly one of you who have issues and have to get Amy, the marriage counselor, to guess what those issues are without actually telling her by giving hints and clues. So would anyone with us like to join Mallory and try to get Amy to guess your problems? Okay, Sarah, we haven't seen you yet, so I'll actually take Sarah to come on and join us as part of this not so happy couple. All right, so so we need to find out what it is that's the problem for these couples. So if you could put in the chat something that you are somewhat concerned about, not really afraid of, not like a phobia, but something that you're mildly concerned or neurotic or anxious about that's kind of uncommon, maybe. We hope she's riding, not driving. Oh, I see, sand in my bathing suit, so that's a great one. So Mallory, your issue is that you always have sand in your clothes all the time. And that's
Cool.
And
I hate
can't deal with
sand.
that. Well, then you're well prepared to play this game. And so what is put in the chat, please, an imaginary creature, like a mythical creature, like a unicorn, for example, or minotaur we had last time around. So let's go with a different mythical creature. We put some of those in the chat. Pet rock's not mythical, they're real. So are sea monkeys, for that matter. They're not actually monkeys, but they are real. But we'll go with
Did you text something, honey?
We'll go ahead with sea monkeys. So
No.
Sarah, you're gonna be able to do this. You do okay. Sarah, your issue is that you have, like babies sometimes do, you can see sea monkeys that may or may not actually really be there. Nobody else sees them, but you have that special baby vision that lets you see sea monkeys. So that's a
You're
little
muted,
problem.
you know, right? What? Aren't you?
Unmuted
No?
now.
Yep.
Okay. And then you have, in addition to your individual problems, you have a joint problem. Like you're in traffic and your internet connection is a little unstable. But not that particular one, because we seem to have that one
Aw,
already.
I wanted that to be the problem.
No, actually, the problem is that you constantly have to deal with things happening on your phones in traffic. So it's very disruptive to your life as a couple. You always both are having your phones blow up and things happen on your phones in traffic that distract you or prevent you from getting where you need to go. Problems with phones in traffic. So again, let's recap. Mallory, your problem is?
There's constantly sand in my clothes.
Okay, and Sarah, your problem?
I can see sea monkeys, but aren't there.
Okay, and your joint problem?
cell phone.
We're just trying to find phones in traffic.
Yeah,
Okay.
cell phones in traffic.
Okay. We'll send you to the counselor in a moment. She'll be coming back in any time now. And while she's coming back in, for those of you who are not in the couple, Amy's going to need some help guessing this possibly. So give her a thumbs up when she's getting close on the right track for one of these problems, and then clap for her when she actually gets one. Because she'll deserve it, I'm sure. So, Doctor, are you back with us? Sometimes she has to get some special coffee with berries. Yes, Doctor, your first appointment is here. I hope that berry coffee was very good.
Oh, yes, good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Doc.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a while.
Not you, but yeah, nice to see you.
Not this again.
Just again, the person who's like, just stay still.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's terrible. It's coarse, it's rough, it gets everywhere. Ugh!
I just like walk more carefully.
First, I just want to confirm that you're both passengers in this vehicle. You're not driving.
Yeah, no. Don't worry. We're 100% safe. Passengers, seatbelt. We got our Uber driver is very fortunate to listen in on this conversation.
Fantastic if I got in a crash, huh?
Huh?
It'd be fantastic if I got in a crash.
That's our Uber driver.
Great sense of humor, that Uber driver. Okay, I'm a little less nervous. Let's see here. So I'm sorry. Continue. I know you have problems. And
Yeah.
stress. I know stress can cause hives.
Well, if it was only just hives, but like every time we go and we go and we look at the water to like calm down, it gets everywhere in everything. It doesn't matter if I'm wearing like a bathing suit or like full on snow snoot. It's there.
Yeah, but like the snowsuit doesn't help. I mean, that was a pretty weird solution. I think it just made everyone stare. It didn't help.
What am I supposed to do? Just leave it there?
Look where you're walking. Look where you're walking. You don't have it. She's sitting.
It's at times I heard your Uber driver clearer than I'm hearing you. I'm not sure why that is, but let's see. So it just gets everywhere. I mean, when you're allergic to air.
No, we go out. It's at a very specific, beautiful place. Sometimes it's like contained in a playground. Even if we go there, gets all over everywhere. But if we go to this beautiful, we go and we walk, take those long romantic walks as a couple, as one does, and it
You do like water. We have that in common, right? We like water.
Beaches can be beautiful, but sand gets everywhere. And that's just the start of this.
Yeah, so, it's in
crevasses.
Yeah, there too. Just get out of the.
You just can't get it out of your clothes. You shake them out. Just
no matter how hard I try, and I'm really trying to get better at it, but
that's a legitimate problem, though.
Yeah, right? I mean, doesn't help that she's got her buddies that just love the water.
Well, sometimes they'll land. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, go ahead. I should go off.
They're not harmful. I mean, they're friendly. They're a little distracting, that's all. But they're friendly. They mean well. I don't understand why you have to ignore them. They're right there in front of you. You don't have to be so rude.
I mean, I know I have incredibly poor vision. Like, I can't see anything right now. But, like, you don't have to mock me. They're not there.
Well,
I can see them, so they have to be there. That's kind of how it works.
Sometimes in times of stress, we seek comfort from others. And sometimes we need to imagine our others. as imaginary friends. So
She
I'm
would
imaginary.
say,
Hey,
I haven't lost a patient yet.
and you
No.
won't today.
No.
Don't worry.
Okay.
It's okay. But they're as much as like I wish they were imaginary. Sometimes in the dark of the night, I can feel the little things. They just
Sometimes we don't all, we need to see something to believe it, but sometimes things just can't be seen by the naked eye. They're just too microscopic to be seen. And so these little mites, as you will, these microscopic mites, these little single-celled organisms like amoebas and
I mean, I know they love the ocean, and that's why we take those long walks and get sand in all of my clothes. But I've tried leaving them other offerings of things they would like, so maybe I can connect and actually have the same power. But I've left out bananas. Hasn't worked.
They're
I'm just
know,
kind of.
okay. They're
Yeah, you-
okay. Like they do take a lot of you, okay? Like I can't I don't know what.
I know, sometimes when we need friends, we want little cherubic creatures that if we look at the advertisement in a comic book, it looks like, oh, they're all neat and they've got crowns and they're
Yeah.
partying down with like naked torsos and their little tails. But sea monkeys are just brine shrimp. They exist, but they're really just little brine shrimp. Um,
Okay.
I've actually
Hey,
yes.
just a minute there. But I'll just be gone.
I mean, it's not just like they are, in fact, it's not just like the little sea monkeys. It's not contained in the little container. If it was just that, it would be fine. They're just
They're everywhere.
visually, but
Surrounded
not for
by
me. Not for me. Not for you.
No, of course not. Your partner here uh, is surrounded, believes that she's surrounded by sea monkeys. Sees them everywhere, just like sea monkey infestations of her mind, really. Um, and I've as a little side note factoid, not to drag this on any longer than it should be, but I was party to a sea monkey rescue mission, actually, just a few months ago, really. Uh, true story. But um, but we need to work together because we've got to find our common challenges and
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, it's almost 5 o'clock, so I mean, if Twitter could just stop for 5 minutes, like I know
Break just to
we're
quit. I wish I knew how to quit you.
Nothing's your fault. Nothing's your fault.
Yeah, no, it's not my fault I got in this Twitter off. I mean, yeah, sure, it's not 100% the safest thing to be doing, but I mean, we're just sitting here, so
Well,
And you can't always have Twitter and Facebook and whatnot. God will say.
well, you don't turn your notifications off either.
Yeah, but we just look at them.
I sometimes wonder if there's a feeling, a sense of like a twittus interruptus, where you just feel compelled to 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 stay on Twitter and respond,
Or you
retweet.
start the barbecue.
Well, yeah, it's specific.
That
We're
Uber driver,
pretty
yes.
That Uber driver, yes. But there's specific times, like we're not 100% addicted, but there are
No.
certain times in the day, you know, that commute to and from.
Sure.
I mean, we're just sitting there.
Sitting there in traffic, stuck in the traffic of the internet superhighway as well, with Twitter in a traffic jam. I understand how busy things and
And now
quite
people are texting me. It's just, it never ends.
never ends, and you just can't get away from social media when you're commuting, when you're stuck in traffic. Uh, the in the big internet superhighway traffic jam.
I mean, it's not just social media. Like sometimes I'll be there in traffic and and my phone it'll just freeze. That's it. And then it'll be fine later once we're out of the situation.
Well, it's terrible when your devices fail you when you're in traffic. When you're
Yeah,
stuck, when you're
fail.
stopped,
There's another great word.
crash. Your applications crash when they're in traffic. Did
You
your
could say
drive?
there's also like a cause and effect. There's a cause.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Well, because sometimes when you're stuck in traffic, uh, that's also causes your devices to get stuck and your connection lost and maybe I need to
It's
turn
a
this
real
appointment off and turn it on again. I'm not.
Yeah, it's a real issue. That's another one of those fun words that we've been learning about.
Yes, issues. Issues. Like a sneeze, almost. Just kind of flows off the tongue. Issues. Issues. Issues.
Issues. There's another word for it.
Problems. Hang-ups.
But you were right the first time. Close the first one.
Problems.
What kind of problems are we talking about?
Oh, we're talking major problems. We are talking significant problems. We're talking hang-ups, actually.
You were close the first time.
Connection problems, signal problems. We are so jammed in traffic.
Yeah, we are, and we're having this thing with another thing. The
Well, now you're just vague booking, really, and it's and quite frankly, it's one of my pet peeves.
I know, but you have the words.
I have the words. I have. Of course,
You
I
have
the words.
them. You do, Doc.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Don't need to put me through the third degree. I already put myself through that. So, you have problems with your connection, with your
A little broader. The
problems
object.
with your device, problems with your device.
Which one?
Problems with your mobile device, obviously, your cell phone. When you're in traffic, when you're commuting.
Thank you, Doc. Thank you so much. We're gonna work on it. You know, maybe we should like lock them in a glove box.
That is all that you can ask for, really. Just to work and improve. So we'll just move forward and we'll free your devices, free your mobile phones from the traffic jam of the internet superhighway. We will get that sand right out of your clothes and um and don't worry about the sea monkeys. They're benign, really. They exist, we exist, and we accept it.
Another successful therapy session from our counselor. Well done, well done. And I'll pass it along to Candace. Candace, what have we got next?
Well, we I learned a few things about sea monkeys that I did not realize that they were brine shrimp, and other things that I don't know, which I am very glad that I'm hosting the game this time because this next game is alphabet. Hey, and if you are one of our regulars, you know I have to count the letters. See, this is why I'm bad at this game, but I'm good at hosting it. All right, so the best thing about this game is that we can, yeah, it's going to be fun, Daniel. So hush over there in the chat. So this game is going to be really fun. It is a game where we have two people and they have to say a line each, but they have to start with the next letter of the alphabet. As an example, so if you wanted to say, brine shrimp are super cool. Can't you see how crazy they are? See, the one was a B, and the next line started with the C, and we just keep going, so on and so forth. And I won't be on the camera, so you won't see me doing the letters in my head. Okay, all right, so I can take a couple volunteers. I can take 3, actually. We're gonna have the whole cast up here. Me, we got Corey, we got Lori, Corey and Lori. All right, so I'll let you know when we get there, but I just an FYI for the order, we're gonna start with Ian first, and then go to Jared. We'll throw in the Corey after that, then Tim, then Amy, then Lori, then Mallory. Switch it up so we're not starting with the same people. All right, I'm gonna remove myself out of here. So, all right, so if in the chat, if you wanna give me, actually, we haven't done a lot off of the board, I feel. And one of the things that I am seeing on the board is avocado, okay? And we are going to start with the second letter in avocado, just because I'm going to mess with these two experts here. They're the experts at this game. So we're going to start with V.
Very scared about all these immigrants coming in to pick our fruit.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I am scared of anybody who is going to be picking my fruit. You don't even know what's inside it.
Xenophobia is a problem when you're trying to hire, though.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is. I can't think of any place at all where it wouldn't be a problem.
Zinnias are growing in our avocado fields. It's really disrupting the trees.
Again, we talked about the zinnias. You know how I feel about zinnias, yet you still bring them up.
Because I need you to get acclimated. I mean, it's fields, stuff grows.
Can you please just avoid discussing zinnias? We talked about it last time, and it's the first thing you bring up this time.
Don't accuse me of that. I am trying to look out for your well-being.
Every single time we talk, you say that, and then every single time we talk, you bring up the zinnias again.
Flora is the basis of a good friendship.
God, no. Absolutely. There's never been a friendship I've had where flora was the basis, and I've been friends with florists.
Hiding from your issues is no way to get over them.
I don't like zinnias. They scare me. They give me a rash, and yet you just can't drop it.
Just because you're allergic doesn't mean you can't get used to them.
Knowing that to be the logical response.
Hey, Jared, that was a little bit too, a little too choppy there. Nice try. All right, let's bring Corey in here. Let me see if I can find him. Oh, somebody's gonna find him first. Boom. And has to unmute.
Right into the mood.
There we go. All right. So we talked a lot about zinnias, which are, it's very fun. So keeping the gardening theme going with garden gnomes, because I think they're adorable. And since gnomes starts with an N, of course, we're going to start with N.
Next time you plant, be sure to use extra fertilizer.
Ooh, gnomes are my favorite.
Planting does not respect whatever sorts of statuary you have in the garden.
Quit your whining. I want these gnomes planted in the garden, please.
Really, you have to understand it's about the plants, not about the statues.
Some plants have a lot of lawn gnomes in their lawn with them.
That's what you think, but really it's about the flowers.
Usually, the flowers go good with those gnomes.
Very interesting. Do you hear that music from the next yard?
Well, I do hear this music. It's rock and roll music.
Xylophones, that's what I hear. I'm sure of it.
You know, xylophone music is also good to hear across the street over there.
Zoo? You think they're playing music at the zoo?
Absolutely. They are playing that kind of music at the zoo.
Because you say so, I'll have to take your word for it.
Can you please know what kind of music is coming from the zoo?
Deadpan reggae.
Even though reggae is a good kind of music, I prefer the first class reggae.
First class reggae is definitely the best kind. I agree with you there.
Good. I like that kind of reggae too.
Hearing that kind of music really inspires me.
I think you are a genius when it comes to knowing what kind of reggae you like.
Just trying to butter me up. That's very sweet of you.
Kindly, but I prefer buttering me up is a good thing to say to someone who likes you.
Listen, they're coming in with steel drums behind the unicorns now.
My oh my. What are we gonna do?
Gnomes are the things that we will do.
And even though I know that's not how you spell it, they got all the way through, so we're gonna kick them both off. Great job, both I and Tori. And we are going to bring Tim and Amy real quick.
Hold on, let me do the internet magic.
Oh, there she is.
Ah!
I made my own magic.
All right, we definitely had some fun musicality. So you guys are going to be in the first class reggae band, and we're going to start with the letter T.
Those other bands, they got nothing compared to us.
Usually I try listening to Coach Reggae Band, but they've got nothing on either Business Reggae Band or us First Reggae Band.
Vast distances, of course.
Which vast distances are you talking about?
I am not the only one challenged with the letters. All right, we are bringing in Lori. Yay! All right, we can just continue where we left off with, we're going to be nice and not start with the letter X. We are going to start with the letter E.
Everyone loves reggae.
First Reggae is the preferred band of every reggae fan.
Garage band reggae. I love garage band reggae.
Hey, don't you start advertising other reggae bands.
I don't mind. I want to open it up to the whole world of reggae.
Just pass me the steel drum and I'll start banging it out for you.
I can't think of any other K besides ones being used.
Oh, you're going. Oh, that was so close, Lori. All right, Mallory, we're gonna jump in. We're gonna see who is gonna reign supreme. Will it be Amy or will it be Mallory? Stay tuned. Right now, because it's happening right now. All right, we're gonna start with the letter C, because my name is Candace and I like my name. And I like reggae too, so we're still gonna talk about reggae. Why mess with a good thing?
Can you feel the island breezes already?
Dude, these are some chill vibes.
Every time you listen to my music, you just go all misty-eyed on me.
Frankly, it's because first class reggae, the best.
Got the rhythm. You totally got it.
Have to. I mean, I've been listening to you guys since you were a little garage reggae band.
I know you were our very first fan.
Just keeping the tickets from the first concert, you remembered me.
Kept the first ticket? I don't even believe that.
Look, I have it right here.
Man! You truly are a dedicated fan.
Nice of you to notice.
Oh, I notice all our fans, but you're clearly the most dedicated.
Please, please, you flatter me too much.
You're so modest. You've followed us. You've stalked us, quite frankly. I think we need to call this out.
You really, I'm surprised you haven't filed a restraining order yet.
So that's what I invited you here to talk about.
Tricked. You tricked me.
Unfortunately, we need to take care of this.
Fees.
He wins. Verily, we
Violation.
must take care of this. All right, and C.
Wow, that was hard to beat. Good, it's good to see some people like battling it out for alphabetical winningness. Yay! So now we're going to be using words and letters for a different kind of game. It's called slogans. Slogans is so much fun because you get to make up slogans for all these cool things, like whatever we come up with in the chat. So I'm going to get a couple of. I want to see how many volunteers we get. We get 3 volunteers, and this is really fun because it's kind of a line game. You can show up and just be like, "Hey, I'm here." Corey, you're in. Would anyone else like to volunteer for slogans? We're going to pick a topic. You get to raise your hand. Me, I have an idea for a slogan. Like Daniel's in. There is going to be room. I'm going to make sure we'll figure it out. And it's going to be fun because I get to get all the gets on the chat. So in the chat, let's start off with what did you order on your smartphone recently? And let's get all the wonderful participants up here, which is all the cast except for me, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna run this. Get Daniel, we'll get Corey. Is there a third volunteer? Is there a third volunteer? I'm going to look at this chat real fast and see if I can't see anyone. All right, pictures, photo book, coffee. Ooh, those are good. All right, what's a store that you went to recently? Add that in the chat. That's almost fully rhymable. Add that in chat. Said the cat in the hat. CVS, Walgreens. Is there a place you got a sandwich at? That might be a good one because the food's always kind of a funny thing. Someone was talking about the Handsome Fella store. That's not Taco Bell. Sorry, I got Subway, coffee break. All right, what's your favorite appliance in the kitchen? Buster Rap. Coffee maker, toaster. Oh, this is great. We're getting so many gets. It's going to be the Gettiest get of all. It'll be Gettysburg. No, that's not. I tried. Thanks. All right, let's move forward with this now that I've made it awkward enough. Your slogans right now are, let's start off with fridge. Someone raising their hand saying me. Candace.
Fridge. Make sure it's running.
Hey,
Corey.
Fridge. Just put some ice in me. Just put some ice inside this thing and cool me down.
Me.
Jared.
Fridge. Providing a fun place to hide for kids playing hide and seek in the junkyard for years.
Me.
Hey. Sorry, Mallory.
Fridge. The only appliance in your house with a nickname.
Me.
Daniel.
Fridge, the thing that keeps movie stars safe from atomic bombs.
Amy.
Me.
Fridge, when you don't have Netflix and just want to chill.
Me.
Ian.
Fridge, because 350-pound defensive linemen should never be forgotten.
All right, that was so good. I have to move on to the next one. Let's do coffee press. Slogans for coffee press. Daniel.
Coffee press, for when you need to do push-ups really fast.
Me.
Corey.
Coffee press. Watch me pump this thing. Watch me pump this baby.
Me.
Ian.
Coffee press, another way to get R2-D2 into your life.
Me.
Amy.
Coffee press, when you can't do without the daily grind.
Me.
Corey.
Coffee press. Oh, this is really good exercise.
Me.
Daniel.
Coffee press, all the news that is full of beans.
All right, let's move towards Subway.
Me.
Daniel.
Subway, $55 foot long.
Me.
Jared.
Subway. 6 inches that'll fill her right up.
Me.
Amy.
Subway, when you really just want to get just below way.
Me.
Corey.
Subway. Eat fresh.
Me.
Ian.
Subway, not just for rats anymore.
Me.
Jared.
Subway. Happily taking punishment from Domway.
Me.
Daniel.
Subway, great place for 1980s denim gangwares to hang out.
Me.
Corey.
Subway. I can't hold on to that train any longer.
All right, let's finish up with Duncan.
Me.
And we're Daniel.
Duncan, America runs on it, but only for about an hour and a half, and then it's going to need some more.
Me.
Corey.
Duncan. Lori runs on Duncan.
Me.
Candace.
Duncan. Glorified bean water.
And C. That is probably not going to get endorsed by them this year. Let's move on to
Way to
Mallory.
go, Tim. Ruining our sponsorship with Duncan. That's okay. We didn't have a sponsorship with Duncan. That would be cool, though. You know what's also cool? The fact that our shows are pay what you wish. We want everybody to come out and have a good time. But if you are really enjoying the show and you would like to purchase a ticket, we start our ticket prices at about $10. If you want to pay $20 a ticket, you are more than welcome to do so. If you only have a couple bucks and you still want to support us, we greatly appreciate you. The link is in the chat for the Venmo and the PayPal. With that, let us move into our next game, which is Fortunately, Unfortunately. Now, in this game, there will be two people that are telling a story. And one person will always start with, fortunately, this thing. And then we will have two people that are acting, and they will kind of progress the story along. And the next person will say, unfortunately, this thing. Somebody else will come up with that negative twist on it. Now, we do have room for a volunteer. You can be the eternal optimist or the eternal pessimist. So no matter what, you're always going to be, fortunately, the sun was out today, or unfortunately, it was raining all day long. So do we have any volunteers? It looks like Corey would like to join us. All right, so if we could get Corey to come in here, as well as Jared, Tim, and Ian. All right. Now, is there anything from the board, Jared, that we haven't touched yet? I know we've been going back to it a lot.
We haven't going to France for the coffee.
France for the coffee. I like that. All right, now, Corey, you do get to pick. Do you want to be fortunately or unfortunately?
Unfortunately, I'm sorry.
You want to be unfortunately tonight? All right. So, Jared, you are going to kick this off with your eternal optimism.
Fortunately, Bob, the great big coffee lover, found himself in the coffee capital of the world.
Wow! Le Paris!
Unfortunately, the cups were too big.
You Americans with your preference for small cups. You disgust me.
Fortunately, Bob had worked up quite a thirst.
You just drink and drink, but if you use a big cup, you don't have to keep refilling.
Unfortunately, what he was drinking was not the right flavor.
Oh, wow. That really is refried beans.
Fortunately, Bob had decided he was gonna try new things on this vacation.
Oh, well, when in Rome or Paris.
Unfortunately, the coffee in France was mostly made out of tea.
You think you're getting beans, but we give you leaves, you American.
Fortunately, the French barista knew how to make a tea that tasted exactly like coffee.
You are so limited in your thinking, but drink this. It is a special Euro concoction.
Unfortunately, just like in Canada, the coffee tasted more like maple syrup than green tea.
Oh man, this makes me, I'm so glad you put maple leaves in this. I was hoping that this coffee tasting tea was going to be sort of something else, but this is great.
Fortunately, maple was Bob's favorite flavor for everything.
I throw that on everything. You should see the way if you get you shave bark off and just throw that on as a garnish on your pizza. That is delicious.
Unfortunately, in France, pizza is not shaped like regular pizza.
You can try to shave your bark onto my pizza, but it will fall off of the Eiffel Tower shape of the dough.
Fortunately, they didn't even sell pizza at this coffee tea joint.
Listen, if you want pizza, you cross over to Italy. Here we have leafy drinks in big cups.
Unfortunately, when you have to cross to get to Italy, you need more flour dough for your pizza?
That is a lot of flour.
Fortunately, he decided that he wanted to spend more time in that French coffee shop anyways.
You know what? I don't mind that French dude being so rude to me. It kind of reminds me of home.
And scene. Nothing like going back home to those French baristas. They're so much fun. All right, Amy, do you wanna take us home tonight? Wrap this up.
Indeed. All right, it is our last game of the night. So we are going to play Buster Rap. Woo! Rap battle. Uh-huh. How Buster Rap works is we're gonna have all our players out. It's gonna take word suggestions from the chat, and it's gonna be an a rhyme scheme. That's right. We're gonna go down the line of players, and we'll be able to take a couple of volunteers as well if you want to volunteer to go into Buster Rap. And Corey wants to play, so we'll add him in here somewhere. Let's see. Add spotlight and unmute him. There we go. All right. And you know what? We're just gonna. Oh, I gotta take myself out of here though. Do that. All right. So if you repeat your rhyme word or can't come up with anything, lose the beat, whatever, we're going to take you out. And Lori, you got brought in. Did you? But I don't see that you volunteered. You don't want to be in. No. So, who brought Lori in?
Wasn't me.
I don't know,
Eric,
but
probably.
Lori, while you're here,
Yeah.
before you remute yourself, did we miss anything? Or do you want us to talk about anything specific?
I think more talk about the flying tortoise.
Okay, well, it's
Tortoise.
you know what? Okay, I got that noted. And okay, we brought you back to returned you to your upright and locked position there, up at the top. So let's the order that I see on my screen to keep things simple is I see Tim, I see Mallory, I see Ian, then Jared, Corey, and Candace. All right. Because we didn't quite touch on the flying tortoise, we're gonna have you guys. You're starting this off with fly. Okay, let's go, Tim.
Well, my arms aren't so tired because I just got to fly. Boom, 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 boom.
But don't mind me, I'm just really shy. Boom boom ch, boom boom ch.
I'm a really retiring kind of guy. Boom, 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 boom.
Those really high elevations, it's really dry. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm watching you. I'm a spy. Boom, 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 boom.
I get those moves because I'm really sly. Boom, 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 boom.
I like to work hard. I like to try. Boom, 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 boom.
If you look up, you'll see the sky. Boom boom ch, boom boom ch.
It's really, 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 really high. Boom, 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 boom.
When I buy toilet paper, I get to ply. Boom, 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 boom.
Oh man, I think I'm gonna die. Boom, 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 boom.
I'm gonna use some stuff in the garden called why. Boom, 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 boom.
I was dancing so hard I forgot to try.
Oh,
Boom,
Tim,
boom,
you all.
sure.
Actually, I think you were the one that played try before.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We'll have you step back, and you know what? I'm gonna go. We had it in the chat, and it came up in the last scene too. Let's go with T. And so Tim went out. It's Mallory. We're kicking it off.
Well, I'm just here to spill the tea. Boom boom ch, a boom boom ch.
Spill it all around everywhere I see. Boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick.
When I'm sitting, I spill it on my knee. Boom, 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 ch.
It's BYOI night, so please pay your fee. Boom, 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 boom.
Hey, we don't like to do this for free. Boom, 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 boom.
I mean, come on, just look at me. Boom boom ch, a boom boom ch.
Working really hard, don't you agree? Boom, boom, chick, boom, 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 chick.
Now I'm hungry. I'd like to eat some brie. Boom, 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 ch.
I like to go shopping in that shopping spree. Boom, 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 boom.
I lost what I was gonna say, so I'm out.
Oh, bye, Candace. All right. Candace is out, and oh yeah, hey, I see Lori popped up in the chat. We're going to do this next round going off of Shell. Go, Mallory.
Well, I just found this really cool shell. Boom boom ch, a boom boom ch.
So excited makes me want to yell. Boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick.
I wonder how much money I could get for it if I decided to sell. Boom, 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 ch.
Climb up this mountain, dwell. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, the tense on that didn't quite match it, Corey. I'm sorry. So we're gonna pass you out for now, and scene is very metal. No meta. That's you know what? We're gonna, because we're down to 3. I want to see where this goes. We're gonna take it to metal.
Metal?
Metal. We're cranking it to two syllables and turning it up to 11. So go ahead, Mallory. Fortunately, it's your turn to kick it off, so you get off easy.
Well, I'm going to go forge some metal. Boom boom ch, a boom boom ch.
Heck of a lot harder than a flower petal. Boom, boom, chick, boom, 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 chick.
The position I'm going to lie down on the ground is the fettle. Boom, boom.
Now.
Wow, Jared, I guess you really had to settle.
That's settle! Ah!
How have I made it this far?
You've made it this far, Mallory. And we all right. Let's see. You know what? What the heck? Let's all right. You know what? We're gonna go take it back. You guys are going off of coffee. Go, Mallory.
Well, I'm gonna have a sip of coffee. Boom boom ch, a boom boom ch.
Goes along nicely with English toffee. Boom, boom, chick, boom, 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 chick.
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Ian, you are as the champ. Go for an exhibition round with our fam, Lori.
Yo, gonna rap a little about a girl named Lori. Boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick. Not gonna make it long, not a real story. Boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick. We keep remarking on how it rhymes with Corey. Boom, boom, chick, boom, boom, chick. You know, it sounds just like a truck. That's a lorry. Boom, boom, chick, boom, 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 chick. But that's repeating myself, so I'm out.
Woo! Drop the mic.
Wow. And scene. That was absolutely wonderful. Wow, my friends, we had such a great time tonight, right?
Woohoo! Yeah.
Thank you guys for actually making noise. Yes, we had a great time. If you had a great time and you're like, wow, I got a birthday party coming up or a corporate event that I need to find something for, we are available for hire. If you go to our website, bringyourownimprov.com, you can click on the little book us and book us for special events. If you are still out there on YouTube and Facebook, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the bell, like and share, and all the fun social media things. Thank you so much to those of you who have purchased your tickets tonight. We greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. Thank you so much to our awesome volunteers tonight. Great job, everybody, all around. Thank you so much to our absolutely wonderful fam, Lori. But, we couldn't have done this without our awesome cast that we had tonight, because we had Candace.
All right, I think I might have had too much coffee.
We had Ian.
I find even your Yeti growlers puny.
We had Jared.
My streak of not having diarrhea ended during the show tonight. It was specifically during marriage counselor that was taking a while. And
Thank you so much for that information, Jared. Greatly appreciated. We had Tim.
I think he had too much coffee as well.
And we had Amy.
Welcome to Rhode Island, where we have the Dunkin' Donuts Center, but at least it's not the Krispy Crematorium.
Folks, my name is Mallory, and scene. Don't forget to wave goodbye, everybody.
Remember to spay and neuter your pets. Once, at least.